can get mid-map control and lock it down from either way, then you're set up for a good, 20 to 30 points to start off the rip.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 1 of CWL Sydney Open LAN Event 1 for the 2017 season. It is Tainted Minds, Australia's powerhouse, up against Unveil Nova, the Malaysians that need to make a statement. We're going to get into it. This is going to be an absolute cracker, but we've got to watch Tainted Minds off the bat, in my opinion, and I think there's only one player on that squad that is worth highlighting, the new addition, the big man himself, Dens.
And now that he's in this team, we've got the Double D duo back in action. Haven't seen that since Ghosts, but Damage and Dens together to start this one off. We will be going into this one. Breakout hardpoint. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see a couple nades going down the middle and some kills traded out here. Zeus, he's going to get the first point, or rather, no, he got on the hill, but didn't get any points from it. Sins, in fact, is going to get the first few points for Nova here. They're trying to establish some control, but it's not going to happen. Tainted Minds have got complete control over mid to start things off.
Yeah, it's a bit of a battle right now, as you do see Nimble just wants to lock it down for his team. Won't see too many points gathered. Of course, that central rooftop, it's not easy to actually gain a lot of points on unless you're really dominating the team, and I don't think they're going to be able to do that against Tainted Minds. But look, this is a great start by Unveil Nova. They're not getting romped. They've easily won a few of the gunfights. I've seen a few two-pieces go against them. Yeah. As I say that, though, that's a 4 down as Tainted Minds clean up. You will see them start to get control of that middle map, even start to plan for that second hill.
Yeah, I want to switch over to Dens here. He's already set up in this cell block hardpoint, and he's been able to get these spawns for Tainted Minds here, whereas Unveil Nova actually had them beforehand. But we will jump over to Damage. He's on a 3-kill streak now, just going to be sitting outside the hill, waiting for any push from this Nova side, and they're trying to come into things, but it's just not working out right now.
This is really good. Nimble is locking down the back for his team. You did see Tainted Minds, they had that lineup pushing Unveil Nova into the depths of Breakout on the opposite side, and that's reflected on the scoreboard. They're coming up to 50 points here, and Unveil Nova, they had a great start. It's kind of what we were hoping that they could do, but look, Tainted Minds, they're flexing their muscles right now. It's nearly a 50-point advantage, 7 kill streak for Damage, as it is a 10-kill streak in total for the whole of the team of Tainted Minds. They're crushing it right now.
And this is where they've already set up for these early rotations, and that's something you want to do on this Graveyard Hill right here, is set up quite early, and Unveil Nova, they've just not been able to do that. They're going for scrap time right now, and that is just not working out for them. Damage finally getting dropped there, but the rest of his team, they're already set up waiting for any of these Nova players to come into things. It's going to be a Trinity Rocket there, I think. Trying to get a kill there. Damage found one with that thing, but no more to speak of. Now, right, I think Nova, they're trying to split the spawns, get a better spawn to be able to come from behind, but it's not working out for them.
Yeah, this is starting to turn into what a lot of people were predicting. Tainted Minds, you can just tell by the minimap in your top left-hand section, they got this one locked down. Unveil Nova, they got some big gunfights to win. That's a great start. Dens drops before Zeus does as well. And all of a sudden, Unveil Nova, out of nowhere, make a fantastic push. They're only going to be able to gather 20 seconds. Tainted Minds, they're not going to care about that. They're just going to go straight to the concierge. They're going to get onto the 4th hard point. Look, good signs by Unveil Nova being able to break that Graveyard hardpoint, but a bit too late, unfortunately.
Absolutely, Sins. He's trying to hold down the commissary hardpoint before it gets in, but it's not going to happen. Tainted Minds, they've flipped the spawns now, and this is where Unveil Nova have just seemed a little bit lackluster. They're not able to get the spawns going into the rotations, as well as having the rotations full stop. But this Scarab here may be used for a little bit of information play, but he's not actually going to spot anyone coming that way. And now
he doesn't
a 3 down.
Who needs it when you got Nimble and Dens on your team that are just cleaning up house? Look, the Scarab is still up. It's just scouting on the outer wall run towards the jail cells. Look, Unveil Nova, they're in a really tough spot right now because Nimble and Dens are just shutting it down, unfortunately. 30 seconds uncontested. Not only that, Damage also has the Scorchers in his back pocket.
He's just chilling.
This could be an uncontested 60 seconds by the looks of it. It is all green in that kill feed. No one from Unveil Nova able to outgun at this situation. Look at the kill to death ratio. No one above 4 than 7. Mystic 3 for 12. He's really having a shocker at this stage. Tainted Minds are nearly 100 points above on this one. This is a great start from the Aussie powerhouse.
They break the hill there, Nova, but only with a couple of seconds of scrap time, and they're stuck on 41 points at the moment. Tainted Minds, they've set up for the next hill as well. But Solid Rain, he's going to be the one getting some of the points to kick things off, but he will be found there. Flank coming in from Zeus, able to find one onto Sin. Xenon, he goes down 2. Solid Rain, the last one standing, but he is just fresh off respawn. So here's where Tainted Minds can start getting a few more points on the board, and as you said, we've still got the skill streaks from damage. It's crazy.
They got the spawns as well.
Yeah.
Like, they won, they got the 3 down, pushed out, got the spawns. They're set up for the second hill, 100-point advantage. Nimble is going absolutely off. He's got that 2 KD ratio, most kills on the board. And he's not just doing it and dying, but he's getting the kill streaks. He's on another kill streak right now, 4 to his name. He's really come to this main stage and made a few statements already. He's
absolutely locking down the toilets right now, and that is just not allowing UNVEIL.NOVA any room to move to get into this mid-hill. But as rotations are in full effect, Cell Block is the name of the next game, and Zeus is there waiting for anyone to pop around. You're going to see on the top right hand or top left of your screen right now the mini-map, that UNVEIL squad. They're trying to come down the top side and flank a little bit, but Tainted Minds, they're just shutting down everything. All the lanes are covered, and the only one who's got any chance of making something happen is Sims right now.
And this isn't going to get any better as well, seeing as though Tainted Minds are also starting to get those payloads going for them. We see Zeus pick up his FTL jump, might make a flashy play, but Damage, Nimble, they're well on their way. Even if UNVEIL.NOVA somehow break the hill, lock it down for like 20 seconds, I can just see them popping those payloads, re-breaking it. It's not like they even need it. Their natural gun skill is so far doing enough effort. Tainted Minds 7 points away from breaking the 200 points. This is starting to, well, it already is a bit of a blowout, unfortunately, as Zeus cleans up more kills. It just seems like every kill that UNVEIL.NOVA get, Tainted Minds answered back with 3 of their own.
Oh, this is absolutely a bloodbath right now. Since he's trying to get some scrap time, not going to work out. Mystic, he's on a flank, but he gets flanked himself there. So this is the thing. As soon as you think you're doing something right, UNVEIL.NOVA, you're just getting shut down from behind or from left, from right. You don't even know where the Tainted Minds players are going to be, but they have been able to break it for a second here. Tainted Minds have respawned in a decent spot with those score streaks coming out. Not going to do anything actually there. Xenon trying to trade out kills. It's going to go in favor of Tainted Minds, as you say. Get one, but 2 or 3 of their own from Tainted Minds.
The easy trade out there for Dens. He doesn't actually win the gunfight against Solid Rain. Would have expected him to do so. Contesting it though, look, every time they're contesting this, UNVEIL.NOVA aren't getting more against their name, but to their credit, they've gathered a solid 30 seconds off this graveyard hill in the second rotation here, and they could also get the final 10. As I say that, Dens comes in, completely ruins the show, and cleans up his 19th kill.
But the problem right now is that all of the UNVEIL.NOVA players, or most of them at least, are still trying to get that scrap time. No one's thought about rotating early enough to get to commissary, so it's going to go straight in favor of Damage, who's there. Once again, I would expect to see him do the exact same thing he did last time on this hill and just chill and just wait for the players to contest him. But Nimble, crazy. He's coming on the flank. He's going to be able to find one. Can he get the second one there? No, he's going to get shut down. But that was a 2-on-1. That was going to be a hard gunfight to win.
Nimble is so close to getting that active camo. It's this one, even with 30 seconds or 25 for Tainted Minds still together, any betting man would say they're going to walk away with this one. UNVEIL.NOVA haven't even reached the triple digits. No one on their team getting into the positive. I don't want to even bring up Mystic because he's only been able to gather 5 kills since I last mentioned it, unfortunately, and that was a fair few rotations ago. Damage is just going to clean up the players as they desperately just jump in to try and contest this hard point. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that is Tainted Minds locking down map number 1 in a very convincing style. UNVEIL.NOVA, they have a lot to bounce back from, but what a crushing defeat.
CWL Sydney is off with a bang. Boys, Asian's #1 team, not looking super strong going up against TM, but hey, let's face it, Tainted Minds is one of the best in the region. We didn't expect the greatest things from them going into this one.
Yeah.
How are they going to bounce back for S&D?
Well, that was what we mentioned. The search and destroy and the uplink is what we need to focus on with these teams. That is where they're going to be able to actually